What you choose to focus on determines the quality of your life. You see, you're just that powerful. It doesn't matter whether you're small or tall, and whether you're skinny or robust, or whether you are stunningly gorgeous or plain. None of that matters. The only thing that makes a difference in your physical appearance is how you are responding to what exists. So today we're going to take a look at the disorder of body dysmorphia and find out what you can do about it. Welcome everyone. I'm Marcia Martin, the Heart Healer, and here to help us today understand what you can do about body dysmorphia is Archangel Raphael. Now, his name means God heals or he who heals. Right now, most of you are probably thinking to yourselves, well, I don't need a healer. This isn't a medical condition. I just need a facelift or a little body tuck or some augmentation, and that will make me feel better about myself or appear to be more beautiful. But you need to understand that unless you are able to accept yourself as you are, you will never be able to appear beautiful or satisfactory to yourself. And what happens with this kind of thinking is that you are feeling, oh, I don't look that great, or I don't look pleasing, or I need to do something about this me that is less than acceptable. And you begin holding that vibration. And as we know, it's not your physical presence that precedes you into the room, it's your vibrational resonance. So before you walk into a room or while you are in the company of others, you're going to be sending out the energy of, I'm not good enough. Don't hire me, don't like me, don't find me pleasing, because I'm unable to find me pleasing. So this is what we're going to look at today, and this is why Archangel Raphael is here with us to help you get the healing that you need so that you can deal with this condition without any more dysfunction. This is a disorder. If you have carried it to the place where you are unable to look at yourself without criticism, you need to stop that now. And Archangel Raphael wants to help you. So we're going to look at who Archangel Raphael is. We are going to hear from him. And then he has given us a series of suggestions of things that you can do that will help you feel better. So it's really important that you understand how powerful you are and how much you are able to affect positively or negatively your life experience. So taking a look at Archangel Raphael, he is the angel for those who are seeking to be healed and for those who are in the healing profession. So those of you who are healers, you might notice that Archangel Raphael is often with you when you are working with a client or working toward some healing. He's on the green ray, so you may often see flashes of green, or you may feel more comfortable when you are wearing green. He helps heal people and animals. So perhaps you have an animal that isn't acting as well as he could or she could. Bring in Archangel Raphael. Remember, the angels have a life purpose of being in service, being helpful. So when you call upon them, expect results and call upon them frequently so they can get their frequent flyer miles of helpfulness that will help them in their own ascension journey. And let us remember that Archangel Raphael always answers your prayers with a yes. So it's important to remember that if you do not see your health or whatever condition it is that you're asking for help about, if you don't see that improving, it could be that you are in a state of resistance. So open to the help that's available. And here are some of the ways in which he may be able to help you. He might bring fresh insight, information, or new ideas so that you can flow more comfortably with whatever it is that you're wanting healing help with. It may feel like a strong hunch or intuitive guidance. Now, Archangel Raphael can help you do the healing that you need, you yourself, or he can guide you to the appropriate healing professional who can help you get the result or the healing that you require. Just be sure to call on Archangel Raphael and be open to receiving guidance. Remember, you are worthy simply because you are a child of God. This is not something that you need to earn. You cannot earn the love of God. You cannot earn the help of God. All that you can do is be receptive, to be open, and in that place where you are not actively in opposition to the help that is trying to reach you. Now let's look at this condition or this disorder of body dysmorphia. Now I've taken the definition from the Mayo Clinic, and let's take a look at what it means, because if you are engaging in this activity, you need to stop now. You are not furthering your highest good. You are placing yourself in a position where everybody is going to be aware of whatever it is that you are unhappy about, because you are creating a vibration that says, look at this flaw that only I can see. So let's get clear on what you are doing to yourself to cause yourself a problem. So body dysmorphia, as explained by the Mayo Clinic, is a disorder of mental health. It's a mental health disorder in which you can't stop thinking about one or more perceived defects or flaws in your appearance. A flaw that appears minor or can't be seen by others, but that you may feel so embarrassed, ashamed, and anxious about that you may avoid many social situations. Now, if you take this far enough, you're not even going to be willing to show up for work. Now, what happens when you take yourself out of the job market because of shame? A shame that doesn't exist, that you created in your own mental atmosphere. Pretty soon, you are looking at living on the street. Please understand how powerful you are, and do not engage in these activities which pull you down, expecting that somehow it's all going to work out and someone is going to come and rescue you. The one that can rescue you is you. The energetic realm is standing by, wanting to assist you, to help you lift yourself up. But they cannot and will not do it for you. They will only do it with you. So please understand, this is something that you can get a hold of. You may try many fixes, and they may provide you with some temporary relief. And they can be things like dieting, cosmetic surgery, or even ridiculous amounts of exercise. But while you are under the control of this disorder, you will feel that you are somehow not good enough. You will be under the mental landscape of, I'm not enough. And it won't matter what you do or how often you do it. As long as you don't address this condition, you are going to be stuck in the place of not enough. And what can find you in the place of not enough? Through the energy of the law of attraction? More things that are not enough. Suddenly your income will not be enough. Your friendships or your loving relationships will not be enough. Nothing will be able to satisfy you, and from that place you will begin destroying a beautiful life. All for something that didn't exist. A flaw. Let's look at this definition again. A flaw that appears minor or can't be seen by others. So please, accept the help that Archangel Raphael is here to give to you, and begin learning to love and accept yourself. Now let's take a look at what Archangel Raphael wants to share with us, and then we are, as I said, going to look at some things, practical solutions that you can do. So Archangel Raphael has entitled this, Transforming Your Negative Body Image. Now, I want you to notice that he didn't say, get plastic surgery, do augmentation, go on a diet. He said, transforming your negative body image. And he begins. In a culture where appearance is everything, it's important to remember that you have entered a new age in which appearance will become a poor substitute for the substance that one brings to the world. Those of you who believe that Instagram stardom is going to translate into a successful life and a feeling of well-being have forgotten that the physical appearance or presence is the last thing to appear, and it's the first to decay. Therefore, whether you are dealing with healing that involves the physical body or the mental-emotional being, you must go to the source to effect change. Healing the outer body while neglecting the inner condition that brought forth the physical condition you now wish to solve is a fool's errand. You may be able to slap a temporary fix on the physical. You may invest in pills, potions, and surgeries to make the appearance more pleasing, but until you address and provide support for the underlying issues, all the cosmetic cleanup will do little to solve the discontent that has originated at the soul level. You must learn to apply the proper solution to each problem if you want to achieve desirous results. Therefore, when you look in the mirror and you see something or someone that doesn't please you, you do not need a better mirror. You need to find self-acceptance. Self-acceptance isn't based on your outward appearance. It's part of your inner guidance. Self-love doesn't require the right partner, bank balance, or social status. It requires you to be the right person. You become the right person by releasing yourself from limiting beliefs and negative thinking. Instead of spending time on the outer realm, you go within and spend time in the heart, where you let go of every thought, word, and deed that does not support the greater good. Once you've unleashed the garbage you've collected from your inner world, you'll create space for what's right and what feels good. As you allow all that's right to fill your being, the coarse, unpleasant aspects of your physical body will find redemption. With the continued application of clear heart resonance, you'll see a shining reflection that appeals to all. Spend your time in the heart, cleansing yourself and your being of all that has caused you pain and all that brings pain to others, and you will discover that your proportions have become pleasing, your countenance fair, and your perception by others and of others is one of acceptance and appreciation. I, Archangel Raphael, God's healing helper, advise you now that your greatest work to achieve your most impactful presence can only come by moving into your heart center and addressing the pain and negativity that are festering there. Go into the heart, call on me, Archangel Raphael, and know that you will be seen as a radiant presence of love and beauty when you walk forth into the world with a heart that is pure. Jesus told us that we cannot build our house on shifting sands and expect that it will be sturdy and able to survive. Build your house on the bedrock of faith. Believe that God is good and good is God, and you will become invincible, and all that look upon you will see the most beautiful being on the planet. So now let's take a look at how you can begin doing this transformative work. So we need to, as always, get practical. Those of you who are with me in Patreon, I am going to record a meditation especially about this, where we go into the heart and we address the body issues that may be plaguing you. But here are some other things that you can do. These are 4 things that are going to help you. The first is become present. If you are always on your phone, if you are always off somewhere else, doing anything but attending to your vibrational resonance, you are going to start being reactionary instead of deliberate in the way that you move through the world. So if somebody says something to you, you're going to react to that. Or if you see something, you're going to react to that. And what I want you to do instead is to be so present to your thoughts that the monologue that runs through your head is always, I love and accept myself. I am safe and loved. I am a child of God. I am magnificent. If you stay present, you will be able to circulate through your mind thoughts that are self-affirming instead of self-loathing. But if you're off constantly doing other things and letting your mind run away with itself, you're going to revert to the program of self-loathing, which is the one that you've allowed to run all this time. So get present and stay present. Next, I want you to begin honoring your body and yourself by breathing deeply and completely. Most of us spend most of our day breathing very shallowly. We are not in touch with our body or its needs. One of the ways you can get back in touch with your body and really learn to honor it and fall in love with yourself is to breathe deeply. And as you're breathing in, I love and accept myself. And then as you breathe out, I release all negativity. Make it easy, keep it simple, but do regular deep breathing and exhaling, allowing yourself to release the hurt and the pain on the exhale. Another thing is to surround your space, your physical space, and then collect within your mental space affirmations. One affirmation is, I love and accept myself as I am. Get used to loving the you that exists. There's a couple things that are going to happen when you genuinely commit to loving yourself as you are. The first thing that's going to happen is that you'll relax. You'll feel so much better about you. The next thing that's going to happen is you're going to attract a lot more positive attention, because the law of attraction can only bring to you what is in your vibrational resonance. So as your energetic field radiates with positive energy, you're going to attract more positive energy. So you're going to feel better, you're going to attract more positive attention, and because we are hardwired for growth, you're going to begin expanding in ways that will automatically make you look more pleasing, because you're going to feel better about you, and feeling better about you means you're going to make better choices automatically, and that's just going to be a benefit. And finally, the last thing that I would suggest is that you begin visualizing yourself and seeing yourself as an ideal being, even if it's not realistic. Create a picture of yourself that you absolutely adore and use that as your visualization. So see yourself as someone who you really can admire. And you will find that even though the physical attributes may not really change, the way you feel about yourself and interact with yourself will change, and that will bring you more positive attention. So when you look in the mirror, you're going to see someone that you can really fall in love with and get behind. And there's no person more important for you to support in your life than you. So please, if you are currently suffering from body dysmorphia, take it seriously and do the work. You have the help of Archangel Raphael. And join me in Patreon, where I am going to help you even further by creating a meditation that will remind you of how wonderful you really are and how beautiful you really are. You will learn in that meditation how to accept yourself and really mean it when you say, I love myself. Thanks so much for taking the time to be here with me today. I so appreciate all of you who are subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing these videos. We've got to remember that none of us can do it alone, but all of us can do it together. So if you know someone who is suffering from body dysmorphia, please share this video with them. And also, always, I want to invite you to join me on my website, to join me in Patreon, to take a class or to work with me individually. But what I want most for you is that you get the help that you need in order to ascend and expand and begin really loving yourself. There are a lot of free resources on my website, and I invite you to join me there and take advantage of all of the material that I have created over the years. That address is marciamartinthehearthealer.com or mmhearthealer.com. And please remember, you are perfect just the way you are. So until next time, I'm sending you all my love and my deepest gratitude.